Hello vegan adventurers, welcome back to another video. So as you know, we are back in Serbia from Bali and we're gonna do some countryside adventures in early spring. Let's get started. And here we're going for a little walk along this little river, and you can see there is lots of trash washed out, and a main part of it is the plastic bottles, which is easily avoidable if people just refill their bottles. Especially here in the Serbian countryside, the environmental awareness is very low and they just chuck the trash in the river like this. And here we found some cabbage that somebody planted that survived the winter. It was amazing. And here we are on a little walk with our dog Zgubil on a hill called Jula near Kučevo, and you can see there is also lots of deforestation here, but we still like to go for a walk here. Here we are at the parking at the monastery of Vitovnica, where Sanja's father drove us with the van. We're gonna do some mountain biking adventure, trying to cross through Homolje mountains all the way to the village of Kreporin. Let's go! After a few minutes of ride, we got to the crossroad. So on the right you keep going with a trail that goes to hills Vrata and Koblja Glava, but we're gonna keep going straight with this bigger road. We just crossed this river, but we had to go like that up. We didn't want to get wet. Now we're continuing more. Pretty much for the majority of our journey we're gonna be following this river that flows all the way from Kreporin to Vitovnica. And somewhere up here should be the highest hill of Homolje mountain, Štubej, and we're gonna go under it and then on the right. we stopped for a lunch break just by the side of the road, but I'm just gonna refresh quickly first in this cold river. And here we're having our whole food vegan lunch, some buckwheat with some vegan soup. So now we see that the river is going down there and it's separating from the bigger road that keeps going uphill over here. Over here we got to another crossroad, so if you keep going with the road on the left, you would connect to the forest called Trest. We were camping a few years ago under the hill Vran. And here in the distance we can see the hill called Veliki Sumorovac. Place we also remember from our multi-day hike a few years ago. So down there you would get to the cave, and straight here you connect to the path that goes through the hills Vrata and Koblja Glava. This path is actually a part of a running race called Homolje Marathon, which I want to participate in a few weeks. Here we walked a little bit off the road to get to this spring of the river Krepolin. It looked pretty amazing, and there should be a cave somewhere here as well. And during the Homolje race marathon, all the runners have to check in here as well. Interesting. Now we're gonna explore this cave, which is called Mucica Cave, which was only 50 meters up from the spring. Just when we thought that there is nothing else to explore in this cave, we found a little path to go on the right. However, after about 20 meters, this path also finished here. Right after we connected to the main road at Krepolin, Sanja's parents took us with the van and we went to the Ždrelo to enjoy the water park at the sunset. Alright, today we want to make it to the cross hill again, but this time we want to take this road following the electric poles, so let's see if we can do it. And here we can see some little green shoots on the branches, sign that the nature is waking up after the winter. So here we can see old hiking signs on these electric poles, so there used to be a hiking path here. And over here we can see a burned electric post, which is a sign that there was a fire here maybe 10 years ago, judging by the length of the bushes around, so this fire probably destroyed all the forest that was here. As we ascended, now we can see the whole Kauna excavation site, which is pretty much half of the Jula hill, and on the right we can see the town of Kučevo. We are very close to the top. We can already see the electric satellites. And down here you can see the river Pek following the main road. Here we got a first view of the cross with a sitting place on the top. And if you're following this channel for a longer time, you know that in the winter we made it up to the cross the steeper way under those cliffs, and it was also snow there, which was much more extreme. You can check out that video on our channel. Alright vegan adventurers, I hope you enjoy our first adventures in spring in Serbian countryside. There is more similar adventures like this coming up, so definitely stay tuned for that. And as always, stay healthy and stay adventurous!